Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Damon from Clutch City Chat. It's been a while since I've posted a video, so I decided to go ahead and make another one today. Wanted to talk to y'all about a couple of things that have come up over the last few days since I last filmed, and one of the first things that comes to mind, for those of y'all who are really close to me and know me very well, I'm a big Oklahoma fan, so it's with a heavy heart that I make this video today. First and foremost is, as you all know, yesterday, Oklahoma fell to U of H. Well-deserved victory on U of H's part. It's kind of bittersweet for me because I did go to U of H for a couple semesters. I didn't graduate from there, but I did go there for a little while. A lot of my family went to Oklahoma, so I've always been an Oklahoma fan pretty much since I was a little kid. My dad raised me as an OU fan, so still a fan. It doesn't waver, but at the same time, because I went to U of H for a little bit, I have a little soft spot there for U of H, and it's in the city that I live in, so it's kind of bittersweet. It's like, yeah, my team lost, but if it was going to be a team that I'd be okay with them losing to, I guess it would be U of H. I have a lot of friends that went there, graduated there. I have a couple of friends who have played there, and it's just it's a really good school. It's a really it's a well-deserved win. They definitely deserve this. I don't know why people are acting so shocked that they beat Oklahoma. I actually kind of came into this, I just had this weird feeling like it was going to happen. For people who are shocked, I don't understand where you're coming from. This is a team that was 13-1 last year, and people could say that they didn't play anybody, but they beat Louisville last year, and if you don't know their quarterback, you will very soon. This kid is going to be a dark horse Heisman candidate by the end of the season. I'm sorry, I didn't do my research, so I can't remember his name right now, but I did see the other day he accounted for 8 touchdowns. He had 6 passing and 2 rushing. And then they beat Florida State in a bowl game. And, I mean, they held a Heisman candidate this year, Dalvin Cook, to pretty much nothing that game. So I don't know why people are so shocked. I think they've got a legit shot now. If they run the table, I think they definitely have a they definitely deserve to be in the playoff talk. I think they should be in the playoff if they run the table now. Not just from beating Oklahoma, but I mean, they're 5-0 in their last 5 games against ranked opponents, and they're playing really good right now. They recruit well. I really like Tom Herman as a coach. I think they're doing really well with that. But you know, go Cougs. I definitely tip my hat to you. Y'all definitely earned that win yesterday, so congratulations on that. I wanted to kind of say something also, a little side note. Something happened yesterday that kind of pulls at the feels a little bit. For those of you who don't know about Nebraska's situation, their punter died in a car accident in the offseason going to a kicking camp. I believe another one passed away, if I remember correctly. I know some were seriously injured, but the Nebraska punter died in the accident. And to honor him at their game, the first time that the team had to punt, they went out on the field with 10 men instead of 11, and they left the punter spot vacant and took a delay of game penalty. I thought that was a really touching moment. I thought that was a very appropriate thing to do. I thought that was, you know, really cool. I mean, it's a tragic thing that happened, and kudos to them for doing that yesterday. I thought that was very classy. I thought that was a really cool move for them to do something like that. Overall, college football yesterday was interesting. They said, you know, best opening weekend ever. I gotta agree. There were upsets all over the place. Wisconsin beating LSU, U of H beating OU. I believe there was a couple of other ones, but just overall, it was an entertaining weekend. I mean, Texas A&M held on for the victory. They almost lost to UCLA at the last second there, but there was some interesting stuff. I do think the LSU player, for those of you who haven't seen the hit, look it up on YouTube. Number 76, there was an interception at the end of the game that Wisconsin got to end the game, essentially, and this kid, this number 76, this offensive lineman, as the defensive back is running to the sideline with his teammates to celebrate with the ball held in the air, he comes out of nowhere and just obliterates this kid. I'm talking the dirtiest cheap shot hit I think I've ever seen. People are trying to back him up saying, oh, he didn't know the play was over, thought it was a live ball. But if you watch, he ran by teammates that were already walking off the field because they knew the play was over, and he ran by them to get to this kid and just destroyed him, and he went after the head on top of that. So regardless of what you say about him going after him like, oh, he thought the play was live. He went after the kid's head, and he probably has that kid by 100 pounds in weight. I mean, he is a monster of a human being as far as size, and this guy that he hit was not that big. It was bad. If that kid isn't injured, I haven't heard, but if he's not injured, I'm surprised, and kudos to you, man. You know how to take a hit, because that was rough. The next thing I wanted to talk about, the Texans. Apparently, J.J. Watt has passed his physical and his conditioning test. He's ready to go. Reportedly, he's going to be ready to go game 1. I don't think they should rush him back too much. I do like the fact that he's ready. It's exciting. It's good to know. But I would say limit his plays, because I don't really, this may be being too arrogant, but I just feel like with the way the Bears are constructed, I think the Texans can beat them with or without J.J. Watt. So I would limit his plays, get the cobwebs knocked out and the rust knocked off, but I wouldn't rush him back and try to force him into too much. I know he's going to want to be out there every play, but I'd be careful. And then Dwayne Brown apparently is also available and ready to go as well. So real excited to see that the Texans are getting healthy. I think they are in line for a really good season this year. I don't want to, jinx them, but it's cool to think that the Super Bowl is in Houston this year and that they, could be a contender. It's really exciting. The schedule's lining up pretty well. I just hope they capitalize on it and they do what they can to get to the big game. They made some cuts that kind of interested me. They cut Cecil Shorts. We talked about that in one of our episodes, that they possibly might do something like that. So that's interesting to see. They went young on the receivers. They went speed. So I'm just real excited about this team this year, man. I can't wait to see what they do. And then lastly, I wanted to talk about Sam Bradford to the Vikings. Now, we all know about Teddy Bridgewater's injury. I think it might have been a little bit of a risk. I mean, obviously, they gave a first round and a fourth rounder to go get him. I'm not sure I buy into trading for a guy that's already blown out his knees and is injury prone himself. I think maybe if you're going to trade for quarterback, trade for somebody else. I used to be a Bradford fan. I'm an Oklahoma fan. He played there. Big fan of his when he was there, but I just don't know that trading a first and fourth round pick for Sam Bradford was really the move. And I don't know. I really don't like either side of it. I don't think either team really got anything great out of it, because now the Eagles have no starting quarterback. They're going to have to go with Wentz, who just broke his ribs in preseason and everything. But anyway, we'll see how it all turns out. So what do you guys think? Let me know what you think about the video, any of the topics I talked about. If there's anything you disagree with or agree with, let me know down in the comments below. If there's anything you'd like for me to talk about in the future, let me know. Any topics you want me to hit on within the next day or so. Even tonight, I can post another one later. Just let me know. But what do you think about Sam Bradford going to the Vikings? Let me know what you think. Is it a good idea? Am I crazy? I don't know. And also, let me know what you think about that LSU player. Do you think he should be suspended for a game, for the season, kicked off the team? What do you think? Let me know what your thoughts are on that. I'm real interested to see what everybody thinks about that. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you for tuning in and checking out this video. I appreciate all the views and all the support we've been getting. If you like what you saw, drop a like down below. Follow us on Facebook or Twitter at Clutch City Chat. Subscribe and share also with your friends. We'd like to get as many views as possible, and we want to get as many fans as we can so we can keep doing this. Anyway, thanks for watching.